Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Mamapreneur Podcast. Need to take her everywhere I go with the sound effects. I am your fabulous hostess with the mostest, Robbin, coming to you live tonight on a great day. It is my birthday, my national holiday. A queen, I don't have a crown on today. A queen was born today. And so you guys get to be here with me tonight to not only showcase these amazing ladies, but to celebrate the day I was born, honey. I've been gracing your stages, your screens, your lives, all the things for 45 good old years. I ain't afraid to say it. And I'm excited to hey, number one, still be here. And then two, be able to still do this show and be able to provide such impact and value to women all over the world. And so thank you guys so much for being here with us today, whether it's your first time tuning in or if you've watched 112 good old times and you are here with me today for 113th, welcome. It's going to be fun. You're going to be in for a treat today. So welcome to the show. So before I go through my spiel as per usual, you audience, while you're sitting there, why are you chilling? Why are you watching me? Why are you watching the guest? I got some things for you guys to do real quickly because you're just watching us. You got time. All right. So number one, I need you guys to share this live or share this replay. And then if you're watching us via replay, give me a hashtag replay in the chat. Let me know that you are tuning in with us. So share the live, or if you're watching via replay, share the replay. Kesha has it on screen already. I love it. She's on top of it, honey. Also in the chat, let us know where you are tuning in from. The beauty of this platform that we get people not only from all over the world that are guests, but we get people from all over the world that watch. And so let us know in the chat where you are tuning in from. I would like to know. As a person who loves the good old analytics, I love it when I see that people, especially international, tune in. I think it's so cool. And if you are a business owner in the chat, I need you to tag your business information in the chat. Let us know what your business is. You can put your link to your website, social media. Let's network in the chat. All right, so we're networking in the chat. We are putting where we're from, and we are sharing the live, all right? And we are an interactive podcast around these parts, and talk to us. We talk back. We don't bite. So if you have a question for one of our guests, please feel free to chime in the chat. If you agreeing with something someone is saying, you agree with them in the chat. If you like my hat today, one of many, feel free to type that in the chat as well. Again, talk to us. We talk back. All right. All right. And then none of this would be possible without my amazing producer, right hand. Her name is Kesha LaShawn, founder of Power Team, and she's going to be in the background doing all the things. So get ready for some lovely sound effects and no telling what's up her sleeve tonight. Get ready, get ready, get ready. If you are new to this platform, like what in the world is a mamapreneur? What up with that? This platform was built over 5 years ago. Oh my God, it's crazy. Over 5 years ago, intentionally spotlighting women-owned businesses from all over the world while marketing their brands for them to a global audience while building community. Why, you say? You're not supposed to do this thing called life together, life alone. And I put that the same way in business. You're supposed to do business by yourself. So having that network, having that authentic, genuine community around, and being able to give these ladies exposure every second and fourth Thursday evening, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And so I cannot wait to shine a light on these fabulous ladies from all over the country. We got international here today. Get ready, again, we global around here. Hashtag global. So first off, I always have all the announcements and all the things. Okay. So number one, make sure that you are subscribed to the Mamapreneur Podcast YouTube channel where all things Mamapreneur is posted. This show is live right now on Mamapreneur Podcast YouTube channel. So make sure you have subscribed. So if you're watching me right now on YouTube, I need you to go ahead and do this. I need you to go ahead and press that subscribe button. And if you're watching me on LinkedIn or Facebook, wait till the show is over. Don't forget. And I need you to go over there and do this on YouTube. Sound effects tonight. Get ready tonight. Tonight's crazy. Anyway, so making sure you're subscribed to our channel. Also, if you are a woman-owned business, does not matter where you are in the world, the Mamapreneur Podcast has a few spots left for our November and December shows. So if you've watched for a while and you're like, hey, I need to go ahead and be a guest. If not, this is your first time watching me and you're like, that crazy lady in the hat said, come be a guest on her show. Well, guess what? I really mean it. So Kesha should be posting a calendar link. Book some time with me to learn more on how you can be a guest on the Mamapreneur Podcast in November, December, or hey, in 2027, because we're going to blink and 2027 is going to be here. In August is next week. I don't know where this month went. My birthday came like extremely fast. I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, so next, I have a service called the Mamapreneur Media Experience. So if you're in the DFW area, woman-owned business, want to get more visibility and credibility for your brand, showcasing yourself as the authority, I provide event content for you and your business, whether it's you showcasing what you do, you on a stage speaking somewhere, you want to showcase your product and people need to see that you have product. I can come and do just that for you. You're having a retreat, you're having a mastermind, you're having a conference, and you do what you do, and I make sure the content comes to life and convert your events and all the things later. So if you want to know more about that, also the calendar link should be posted. You can book a call with me there to learn more about the Mamapreneur Media Experience as well. Also, for those who may not know, I have a nonprofit organization. It is called Team Robbin's Divas Cancer Foundation. 9-year cancer survivor, giving back to what was given to me 9 years ago by resources, education, and curated cancer care packages. Thank you very much. But I now have a Facebook page for Robbin's Divas. So follow us on Facebook at Robbins, Robbins, Divas, Divas, because Facebook was tripping, did not want me to put my whole name on there. So that was as good as it got. And hey, you'll find it. So at Robbins Divas, follow us on the Cancer Foundation page. And also for Team Robbins Divas, we are hosting our first annual gala here in the Dallas area. And sponsorship opportunities are available for business owners. You do not have to be in DFW to be a sponsor. So if you want to know more how you can be a sponsor, how you can get in the room, all the things, or you want to just be in the room and be a guest, feel free. I do have a few slots open for our silent auction. So if you want to know more about that, book a call with me on Calendly so I can provide more details. But then there's also a Zeffy link that Kesha will post in a moment that has everything listed for tickets if you want to, general admission or VIP or one of our many sponsorship tiers. So that is October 17th in the DFW area from 5 to 9 p.m. It is our Strength and Sparkle affair. I'm going to be honoring some cancer survivors. I cannot wait to be in the room. And if you know anything that I have, we're going to have some fun. So it's not, you've been to some galas and they're a little stiffy, stuffy. This is not that event. So we'll be dancing, doing something, having a good time. If you cut a rug a little bit, little two-step. October 17, 2026. Come be at the gala, be in the room, and support a diva with cancer. For our ladies that have all types of cancers. It does not matter the cancer. So if you have a diva that we should even provide a care package to, please get with me. All right. All right. And last announcement is that you always know that I am hosting something. I am always hosting something. Well, August is no different. August is going to be real busy. It is what it is. All right. So August 1st, 2026, if you are in the Fort Worth, Texas area, I am hosting Mamapreneur Headshots and Mimosas. What a great package deal. Headshots. Get you some up-to-date headshots. Quit using them headshots from 1995, 2000. We need you to update your headshots. Amen. With the mimosa. Come and network. Come and network with some amazing ladies as well. And it's an opportunity to get content. One big reason behind Mamapreneur Media Experience, we gotta have content today. And this is a great event space where we'll be having it, supporting a woman-owned business in the Fort Worth, Texas area. So you must register to be a part. There are a few tickets left. So I'm going to say it again. This is your cue. This is your sign to join us on August 1st in Fort Worth, Texas, 12 to 2 p.m. Hope to see you there. All right. August 3rd, that is a Monday evening. Monthly, I host webinars. And so this is the Mamapreneur Visibility Webinar, helping women and moms from all over the world get visibility, get comfortable on stages, get comfortable public speaking like I'm doing right now, getting on podcasts. And hey, even if you want to start one, we talk about all of that in the Mamapreneur Visibility Webinar. It's August 3rd, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. You must be registered to get the live link. And I give gifts. When you come to my functions, whether it's virtual or in person, I give gifts. So if you want to grow your visibility and be known as that, again, that authority in your field, that credibility. These ladies tonight, guess what? They're getting credibility tonight for their brands by being on tonight's show. This is a form of visibility. So join us August 3rd, 2026, 7 p.m. Must be registered to get the link. So hope to see you there. All right. August 15th. For those who are locally here in Dallas, they know that I host a monthly brunch, networking brunch called the Mamapreneur Brunch. I've been hosting the Mamapreneur Brunches monthly for 4 years straight. August 15th, Dallas, Texas. Get in the room. It is truly a space where you can build community, connection, and collaboration. I've seen it where two people walked into a Mamapreneur Brunch, didn't know each other. Guess what? They're friends now. Guess what? They're working together now and all the things. And at my events, no one can say, I didn't get to meet anybody there, or I didn't walk away with any connections, because you'd be lying, because it's intentionally done so everyone can know everyone by the time they walk out the building. So Mamapreneur Brunch, August 15th, Dallas, Texas. Must be registered to get location information. We're going to be in our yellow, honey. Yellow. So links have been posted. And if you got questions on anything I just talked about, feel free to reach out to me directly. I'd be happy to answer any questions, especially about the gala. I'll be happy to answer any questions. Okay, so I do a little something called Robbin's 2 cents. Robbin's 2 cents. We're going to really keep it a buck tonight on Robbin's 2 cents. All right. So Robbin's 2 cents is a segment that I came up with a few years back. I talk to a lot of entrepreneurs often, and some of the stories I hear, a lot of entrepreneurs are either in this high place, like everything is going, peaches and cream. And then they're in another space where they're like on the verge of quitting, or there's some hurt there, someone didn't do them right, things of that nature. And so I like to do Robbin's 2 cents as a way to encourage, but sometimes we need to have a come to Jesus talk sometimes. And so tonight's Robbin's 2 cents, I picked my birthday to, I'm going to keep it a buck anyway. There's nothing we can fake here. Because I'm hearing this a lot from entrepreneurs, especially lately. So when I say this, I say it with love. Is this thing on? All right. Sometimes you got to let your work do the talking. Let me say that louder for the people in the back. Sometimes you got to let your work do the talking. Some of us are talking too much. Shut up. Saying that with love. Some of us are talking too much. Stop announcing every move that you're about to make. Let your results speak for you. Sometimes we need to move in silence. Not everyone deserves a front row seat to your plans, what's coming up, your thoughts. Hey, I think this would be a great idea. I'm going to do it. You never know who may be like, she gave me an idea. I'm going to go use that. Some people talk about it. Others build it. Be the person that builds it. You ain't got to talk about it. You ain't got to post it every day, all day. You ain't got to do a 3-parter on YouTube. Let your work speak for you. Protect your vision. Protect your vision at all costs. Because your vision, your brand speaks for itself. Consistency is louder than any conversation, post, video, etc. And let your work make the noise while you just continue to do what you do. Keep going. Don't give up. And it will all come together. Sometimes you got to let your work speak for yourself. That's it. Hold on. I ain't got my mic, but I ain't going to drop it louder. Y'all hear like that. All right. Hope y'all got that. Now, I'm going to say this again for those who may be coming in a little late. This is an interactive show. So if you have questions for our guests, feel free to ask questions, post your, hey, hallelujah corner. Feel free to do just that with our guest today. And especially if you have a question, they can answer the question live on air for you today, okay? All right, my first guest. Her name is Jessie Dorset. She is the creative strategist, musician, and founder of In Kindness Virtual Assistant Agency, helping entrepreneurs reclaim their time by managing admin, inboxes, and content. Say that again. Now based in Barbados, y'all. That's where she's at. She is passionate about helping business owners work smarter while creating space for growth, creativity, and impact. She is also the visionary behind a transformational retreat launching in November of this year. Can't wait for her to talk more about that. Hailing from Barbados, Jessie Dorset. Hey, girl. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to the Mamapreneur Podcast, beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Let's give it up for Jessie's hair, just from the door. just give it up. Just for the haircut, Well, welcome, sister. Thank you so much for being here.
Of course.
It's so interesting, the power of community and being in certain communities and connecting with people and feeling like that I've known Jessie all my life. I feel like that's an old friend from back in the day, just based on our conversation when we initially, had our chat. But Jessie, tell everyone a little bit about you. How'd you get started? I love the journey. Go.
It has been a journey, that is for sure. I actually have a music background. I went to music school, which has nothing to do with my business whatsoever. So it has been a journey, but with being a musician and moving around, and you pick up different skills because you gotta work, you gotta eat, you gotta live. So
Mhm.
when I decided that, a virtual assistant was kind of the road I wanted to go, where I could travel and be responsible and make money, it really
Mhm.
came back to the background of being a musician. And I was like, oh, I'm a jack of all trades. I can do it. So I have a very, like, everything is figure outable. It might take you a minute, but like you can always figure it out. So but yeah, I created my business during COVID. So I have a love-hate relationship with COVID.
Same.
Like, and
Same.
then I looked at a map and booked a one-way ticket to Barbados, and here we are 5 years later,
Oh
just
my
working
God.
and living.
Love it. Hmm. So talk about that really quickly. So background in music.
Yes.
How do you think it prepared you for the business now and to be able to continue on?
Oof. I think it's just being able to kind of just work through things, like with music, especially like my
That.
background's in R&B, soul, jazz, all of that. If you think about it, like you're just going with it, you're feeling it. And I think that's how I've really taken to my entire business. If it
Mhm.
feels right, I'm going to do it. If it doesn't feel right, you can't tell me anything. I am a Capricorn above everything. You can't tell me anything if it doesn't feel right. So
Doing it anyway. I
yeah,
love
we're
it.
going to do it. Like, oh, that seems like a great idea, or that's a horrible idea. Either way, it could be a fun journey or a lesson, but that's what it's going to be.
Yeah, absolutely. That is so funny. Um, who do you serve? For those that may be watching, who exactly do you serve?
Literally anyone and everyone. When I started my business, I have always been, well, everyone always assumed that my passion was music because I sing and it makes me happy and all of this and that. But really, if I think back of me growing up, my passion has always been to help people, to support people. For a hot minute, I was a music therapist, and then
Oh,
that was,
wow.
yeah, and then, well, that was too much of a major for me when you're 18, so I switched majors to music business. But my passion has always been to help people. So I will work in every industry. I work with musicians, I work with authors, I work with people in the wellness industry, teachers, really anyone who needs help. I am there to support you. I don't like to say no to people, especially if it's an industry I don't know. I'm like, oh, that sounds fun. Let's figure
Right.
that one out. So
Yeah.
I am good with whatever. I love it all.
She's
It's
so
never a
funny.
dull moment.
She's like, I'm here for the challenge.
I am here for the challenge. I am here for it.
Biggest mistake you seeing with entrepreneurs that try to do it all themselves?
Oh my God. Boundaries and not sticking to them or having them. And that is actually one of the biggest things. I am starting a free masterclass. So if you head to my website, you can sign up for this masterclass. But that's one of the things that we talk about. We talk about setting boundaries. Because when I started, I was I call it the Wonder Woman syndrome. And I was just saying yes to everything, even the
Mhm.
things that I cannot stand doing. But I was so terrified of losing a client or them thinking that I wasn't capable, and that wasn't the case. And I felt like I was constantly proving myself. And then, well, where does that lead to? That leads to being burnt out, right? So I got really good at boundaries. I think I've always been a yes person. And then
Yeah.
the older I got, and I don't know, it's like then I really when I hit 40, I was like, you know what? We are not doing this anymore.
That'll do it
No.
though.
Yeah.
Gotta do it.
Yep. So
You get
now
tired of
it's
being
a
tired.
very strict, like, these are my boundaries. This is how I work. This is when I work. I like, if it works for you, amazing. If not, that's fine too. And I think that that's the big thing. I think a lot of entrepreneurs, especially when they are starting off, it's like that fear of saying no and really taking care of yourself. But I'm a huge advocate. If you're not taking care of yourself, you're to no use to anyone else. So you need to work and force your boundaries.
Mm-hmm. That's good. How does a business owner know when it's time to get a virtual assistant, that they need one?
Probably when it crosses your mind and you say, a virtual assistant. Or also like, or if you're kind of having like that, hectic, oh shit day of like,
Yeah.
like there's so much to do and there's not enough time in the day. Well, I can help you. I can give you back
Got you.
5 hours. I can give you back 6, 7 hours. Like, yes, like, yeah.
I love
And
it.
I have that on my website too. If you're in question, if you need a virtual assistant, if you head to my website, I have a quiz that flat out says, do I need a virtual assistant quiz? Go ahead, take it. And I hope that it tells you yes, so you can hire me. But if not, like, it will at least give you some, outlook on where you are and how you're feeling. But
I love
yeah.
it. So what are some of the things you kind of help with admin wise? I'm asking just because you never know who's watching.
Absolutely. It varies. I do a lot of admin work, a lot of email management, a lot of website management, creating graphics, programs. I've created programs for weddings and birthdays. It's really everything. I do contracts, community, what's the word? Community management. Okay. Now I do HR, payroll. There is nothing. You could come to me and be like, can you do this? And I'd be like, yeah, sure. And if I don't know what you're talking about, again, everything is figure outable and I will figure it out for you so you don't have to stress.
Shirt.
Yep. So let me stress for you. Let me do it for you.
Biggest transformation you've seen from a client after using your service?
Organization. Oof. I have some people who will come to me that they're starting off or they've just been in the thick of it for a minute, but it's only been them and they are just all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like a deer in headlight of like, it's okay. I can get overwhelmed because this is my job. If you're overwhelmed, okay, we're going to make you not overwhelmed so I can be overwhelmed for you. And then I just organize your life. And that looks like different things to people, right? Like some people, it's looking in their inbox and it's like 500 emails. And quite frankly, notifications give me anxiety. So to see like 500 of those, I'm like, how are you doing this? Yes. No, like, let's get rid of that. So that's usually the biggest thing. Cause a lot of people come to me and they're like, I'm not organized. I don't have any systems in place. And it's just kind of here or there, or I think we have this. And I'm just like, let's make everyone's life easier, shall we? Let's do that. So that's usually the biggest thing of, being hired, going into chaos, and then cleaning up the back ends of their business and then watching everything run smoother. And then you see too, not just a transformation in my client's business, but also in themselves. Like you just
love that.
Get that energy, get that vibe from them that they're like, oh, I can breathe. I'm like, yes, we both can breathe because now we know where everything is. Breathing is a plus.
Talk about this retreat.
Yes, I am hosting my very first retreat in Barbados. I am very, very excited for it. Thank you. And it is for virtual assistants, OBMs, service providers. And it's a 4-day retreat here in Barbados for us. And it is networking, because a lot of people who, when we work remotely, we work online, it sometimes feels like we're doing it by ourselves, because essentially we are.
Right.
But the reality is there's a community, but you just kind of have to find it. And I wanted to not just allow people to have a community, but also to have that human interaction.
Love it.
So it's a 4-day retreat of networking, having workshops, and bringing in a guest expert, and then enjoying the island to just relax. Because again, it goes back to the self-care of, if we keep going, keep pushing, and don't take a break because we feel like everyone just needs us, we're going to be at no use and no good to anyone. So I really wanted this retreat to be a relaxation, but also networking at the same time, so we can come back fresh and jam out for our clients.
Love it. Let everyone know how you can be followed.
Yes, go to inkindnessva.com, and you can also find me at inkindnessva on Instagram and Facebook as well.
Well, thank you so much for being here with us, Jessie.
Thank you.
You came on a great day.
Did come on a great day.
Thank you so much. I know that, things are going to be amazing for the rest of this year. I'm looking forward to seeing everything about the retreat. I just need to come crash just because it's Barbados. That's a whole other story.
Please do.
But yes, we have to stay connected. So I know I'll be reaching out further.
Absolutely. So yes, amazing.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank
Guys,
you.
give Jessie some hand claps in the chat.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Didn't she do amazing? All right. So we have Barbados. Now we're working our way back to California. Monica Walls is a purpose-driven entrepreneur from former Silicon Valley, say that again, HR executive and founder of Kekas Usna, a lip color collection inspired by her Croatian heritage, global travels, and the power of personal stories. With a passion for people, culture, and connection, Monica created a beauty brand that celebrates individuality through long-lasting, hydrating lip colors designed to help people feel confident and authentic. Hailing from California, Monica Walls. Give her some claps in the chat. There she is. Hi, Monica.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you? Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Glad that you're here with me on my birthday. I love that you got your lips. The lip color is popping today. I just want to let you know that, Monica. I love it.
Always.
Guilty. So, Monica, tell everyone, Kekas Usna. Did I say it right?
Yep, you got it right. Kekas Usna. Very good.
I was all worried. I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna mess this up. But you would have corrected me with love. It's fine. I can be corrected.
Absolutely.
Let's chat from working in Silicon Valley to now saying, I'm going to start a business, and it's going to be lip color, which every woman loves her lip color. Every woman loves her lip color. It's guilty. We have all the bold colors. That's what we do today. I knew to wear something bold for you. You're going to be here today. So tell us a little bit about you, the brand, and all the things.
Yeah, this was something that kind of came unexpected. I was, like you mentioned, I was an executive in Silicon Valley here, and I loved HR, but I just felt like I wanted to do something a little bit different. And a childhood friend reminded me that I had an idea for lipstick in grad school. And he pointed out, hey, if you don't do this now, you'll never do it. And I gave him all the reasons why I couldn't. And he just went, yeah, you'll figure it out. So I figured it out. And then I thought, if I'm going to do it, let's make it 100% personal. Keka was my nickname as a teenager. Usna is Croatian for lip, and I'm Croatian. Purple's my favorite color. My models are friends and family. So let's just have fun. Yeah.
Absolutely. So
Mhm.
talk about the journey of forming it into a business, deciding on what colors and all of that. You're like, okay, what colors are we going to use? There's other companies out there. How are we going to stand out in the crowd?
Yeah, I wanted to just make it to celebrate everyone's own individuality, right? Like there's very few colors that I can wear that my friends can wear. And I thought, how can I make colors that I will want to share with my friends that will look a little bit different on everybody as they put it on and still without, as a brand new business, I can't just launch with 25 or 30 colors. So let's
Correct.
pick some that give you a good range that you can really just kind of enjoy and take from day to night. And so that's what I did. I started with 5, I added 3 more, and I did it very purposely, really wanting to think about how am I going to create this and what am I going to say to women putting it on? We can all grab a tube of lipstick and put it on. A lot of
Correct.
colors look really great. So what did I want? I wanted long lasting and hydrating. I wanted a lip gloss that wasn't sticky, but that gave us that lovely natural shine and glow. And that's where I started.
Do we have any favorite shades? Do we have any on hand to show today? Or if not, no worries, but do you have anything
Yeah,
like
yeah.
favorite colors out of the shades that you currently have?
I do.
I
So
love it.
these are mine. So my wine and my plum are my 2 favorite colors. I love these. But I have to say my red is pretty fire. I
Okay,
love it.
I need a red.
Mhm.
Need a red from you then. That's the
Yeah,
case.
yeah.
I love red. I love purple too, and I love pink too. But I
Mhm.
love having all the different shades of red. So that's why I was like, I need a red. We'll talk.
Yeah.
Um,
My red is a good red. It's a great red.
yes,
I love
can't
it.
go wrong with red. Doesn't matter the shade
Mhm.
of red, the season, etc. Can't go
Yep,
wrong with a good red.
exactly.
All righty, we got a question. Hey Taylor. Going from HR to luxury lipstick, I'm curious what part of building the brand has been the best or most fulfilling part?
It was actually, I think, something that was unexpected. So in my HR world, networking was really different than what I did as a business owner. And I have been so impressed with all the amazing women that I've met, like yourself, your guests on your show. I am constantly surrounded by these amazing women who want to uplift each other and help support each other. And it almost feels like being a part of these communities and like building your own community within these communities that
Mhm.
you belong to. I almost feel like that's why I created Kekuzna without even recognizing it at the time, to find these amazing women. I'm so fortunate. I have friends all over the world and all over the country, and I'm constantly adding to that and meeting people. And as we're getting ready to disconnect from the call, we're both trying to say, how can I best support you at the same time? Because
Absolutely.
you attract that lovely energy. I mean, I remember our first conversation, it was that same thing, which is why I'm
Yeah.
sitting here today, because you have that lovely feel too. So I think that's been the best part of building Kekas Usna is the community that comes with it.
Yeah, it takes you further. I tell people often, community will take you further than just you putting your products out there. People will just know, okay, where can I get a nice lipstick? Oh, I know the person. Let me send you this website. People will
Yep.
refer you a lot quicker by you just being genuine and being who you are and willing to be of service. And I noticed that with you from the door when we had our talk as well. We got a couple questions on what shade you're wearing today.
I am wearing my plum matte. It is my go-to. And then at nighttime, I like the wine for a little bit of a deeper color. So I'm wearing my plum.
I love it. You better mix the colors. I love it. I love sometimes, nice little ombre or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
A red with a little bit of a nude gloss in the middle to give you a good ombre look is amazing.
Yes. Okay. Somebody's current fave is Matte Plaza Nude. Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yay. Thank you, Kathy. I'm glad you love it.
Love it. Love it. Love it. So entrepreneurship comes with all the things. Talk about some of the a challenge you've had to kind of overcome starting this brand.
Yeah, I think my biggest challenge for myself was trusting myself. I wasn't an esthetician. I wasn't a makeup artist. And I think in the very beginning, I was a little bit unsure and I was surprised at how my confidence got a little bit knocked. As an HR executive, I knew how to build a company and the systems that I was responsible for. As an entrepreneur, not so much. And I thought, oh, I can do this. It'll be easy. It's not been easy, but it's been very rewarding. And what I've learned is to bring people in to help support. So Jesse was talking about having a virtual assistant. So I hired one before I thought I was ready. It was the best thing I ever did. Getting someone to help you with social media, getting someone to help you with newsletters, making sure that you're not missing anything. Those are like the golden nuggets. You get a good community and you get a good support system and it'll take you far.
If anybody hasn't caught on from the first two guests, you need a team. Where's your team? You need a team. You cannot do it all by yourself.
No.
That's just a given.
Yeah. Agree. 100%.
Every shade tells a story. How do you connect storytelling with your products and your customers?
So because I wanted to celebrate my heritage and do something a little bit special, I wanted to do something that wouldn't be obvious to everybody, but I would know. And then, of course, it's great to tell the story. So all of my colors have a Croatian descriptor with an English name for a color. So like my red is Krovišti, and Krovišti means rooftop, and all the rooftops in Croatia are that terracotta, so they look red. So I'm able to like celebrate just a little bit of the fun part and the beauty of Croatia just by sticking it on my packages.
Love it. Love it. Okay. A few rapid fire questions.
Pardon?
Well, I got a few rapid fire questions for you. And Keisha's going to give you some drum roll. You know, you never know. Sound effects today. Get ready.
Got it.
One word that describes your entrepreneurial journey.
Grateful.
Morning routine must have.
Outside coffee meditation.
I was about to be sarcastic. So what are we having in our coffee? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Because then I'd have to answer it and I'd be changing it up. I don't do the same kind every day. Just plain jokes. If your brand had a personality, which it should, what 3 words best describe it?
Energetic, fun, and passionate.
One thing every woman business owner should believe about herself.
Trust yourself. Trust your instinct. Listen to that inner voice.
What's next for Kekes Usna?
I'm coming out with a shimmer that I'm working on. Color. Okay. So it'll be a new color and a new finish. I have a gloss and matte working on a shimmer. We're really, really close. I'm very excited. I was with my factory just a couple days ago.
Amazing. And let everyone know how you can be followed and how they can go and get that lipstick that you're wearing right now, or go get some red like me. Where can they go get that?
Yeah. So kekesusna.com. I'm wearing the plum matte, and you can follow me on Instagram, Kekes Usna, TikTok, LinkedIn. I'm on Facebook. You can find me in all the places.
Amazing. Monica, thank you so much for being here with us today. You should just be inspired just by Monica's journey today, just listening to her. You just should want to get out and go do big things. Just listening to her talk about her journey just shows that you can come from the corporate space and say, hey, I can go out and start this business and get right to work as you did. So thank you so much for just being you, being bold, being you in the process. So thank you so much. And I look forward to connecting more. And yes, I want some red lipstick. We'll talk.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. Guys, give Monica some hand claps in the chat. Don't forget, if you have questions for our guests, make sure you are typing your question in the chat. All right. Last but not least, we have 2 Monicas and a Jessie today. So our last Monica today Monica McMillan is the founder and CEO of the Unseen Cry LLC, an organization dedicated to supporting domestic violence survivors and sexual assault survivors. As a survivor herself, she transformed a 7-year abusive marriage and healing journey into a mission of advocacy, empowerment, and hope. Through her handcrafted candles, each representing emotions from trauma to healing, she creates meaningful reminders that peace, restoration, and new beginnings are possible. Monica is a voice for survivors, committed to helping others to know that they are not alone. They can rebuild their lives at the same time. Give her some hand claps as she come in, Monica McMillan. Wherever she is, child. Wherever she is.
I'm here. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm excited to be here with you on my birthday.
Nice to be here.
Yes. So y'all, we've had Barbados, California, and now we back home in Texas. So Monica is here in Texas with me, honey. So
Yes.
glad that you are here with me tonight. I gave a little bit of why you started the Unseen Cry, but talk about that journey. Just saying, okay, I've gone through this situation. All right, now I want to be able to help and inspire others and turn it into a business at the same time.
Yes. So I have a full-time job. And so I am in service. I'm in social service. And so I work, I was running into families who was in domestic violence shelters, or just running into people who knew my story or knew some of my story and would lean on me. I used to travel telling my story before COVID. So people would contact me saying, what resources do you know or you have, so we can help others, or, this one needs help or that one need help. And, our shelters get full really fast. The funding is not always there. The grants are not, always there. And so as much as I wanted to help, I have to live, and it was only my full-time job. So I prayed about it, and I was like, what I need to do something. I have to do something. Like, it's so near and dear to me. And I was draining my own personal bank account, trying to do things for victims that were trying to get out. Because I know what it's like to go back, because you have to, because you have nothing. That's where it all was. So you go back because what else do you know? What else do you have? And so candles were a part of my healing process as I was going to therapy. And so that's what I leaned on for a business. And so they still, every candle that I make, every order is handcrafted. No candle is in the house just sitting. They're made to order. So they're healing when I make them. I'm still, it's a healing process. Every day is a healing process still.
And they smell so good.
Thank you.
Talk about some of the names of the candles that you have.
So,
do you have any on hand?
Yes, I do. Of course.
If we're able to see it, I know the virtual background be tricky.
Yes, I have them. And so they're made with wood wicks. Wood wicks give you a better, healthier burn. They're also made with soy wax. Soy wax gives you the vegan. Soy wax makes a vegan wax, so it's healthier. And I have different sizes. I also make for those who don't really like to burn candles, but they prefer just the wax melts. I also make the wax melts, and this is butterfly. Yes, butterfly is for new beginning transformation. So in September, in October, these come out. It's a special collection. So these come out in October is when they kind of sell a lot, and I make them.
Domestic violence.
Most of my candles are in purple because purple is for domestic violence, and it's also my favorite color. It's my birthstone. It's royalty, and then we do offer like sponsorship, and they'll be packaged in bags like this, and they're typically made in a size like this, and so they'll use them for like gift bags and things like that at any event or when I buy a gift box or something of that nature. But they're very pretty.
Thank you for being a sponsor for the Galentine's this year. You brought
Yes, of course.
I think the wax melts and those. Before I could even take them out of the bag, I was like, do they really need these? No, I said, no, let me quit being stingy. Let me go ahead.
Yes, and I get a lot of people that'll say, so I had some candles and I know that they were meant for this or this, but I put 2 or 3 on the side for myself. And I'm like, well, who didn't get a candle? Because you told me to make. So now what I do is I'll do more. I'll add more. Like if they ask for 25, I'll do 30, so that way they'll have 1 or 2 for themselves. So some of the names of the candles are my why, because why did I leave? Why did I finally take the step? The getaway.
Mm-hmm.
There was times that you had to get away. Calm, finding a calm space, finding that calm mental, relief in that rental break. She Bloom, which was we at the end, we out of there, and finally she's blooming. We have Nola. If you can't tell, I'm originally from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Accent is to this day.
It's there, not going anywhere. So that one is that one sells. It sells really well. I have emotions. There was several emotions that I went through. It's emotions you go through, up, down, all around. 1 minute you won't stay, 1 minute you don't. I had 3 kids. Always wanted them to be in a 2-parent household, and unfortunately, I did more damage than good. Don't worry. It's like, my grandmother always told me, if you're gonna give it to God, don't worry about it. But when you have kids, how do you not? You want to know what's the next move. Try to stay cool. So stay cool is one. Because if they escalate and you escalate, where's the safety gonna be for the kids? Refreshed. That's just okay. That's my time. I'm just gonna breathe, and I'm gonna give me some air.
What does that one smell like? I'm being nosy now.
That one is more of like a fresh smell, like a fresh,
like linen,
almost like a linen smell. Yeah.
Okay.
To me, that's what I get that one as. Stability. That one I like. Stability, the getaway, and Frost. So Frost is new. It's kind of a special edition. Last year, Natalie Clark had an all-white party and day party, and I wasn't able to go, but I sponsored some candles. So I'm the one, if I can't make it or something, I'm gonna do something. I try to cater it to what the event is about. And I didn't want linen, I didn't want white. So I made I make all mine. I smell a scents, and whatever comes to me is what I name it. And that's what came to me was Frost. So I really like that. So those are just some names to name a few of them.
Yeah. Really quick. So based on what you've dealt with and went through, you've come to the other side of that. Speak to the person that may be watching right now that may not, have told anybody that they're in a situation and they need to get out. What is a couple quick tips right now that you can give them if they want to do it discreetly, where nobody need to be in a business like that and they're in an abusive situation right now?
So let me tell you, as you see the title, my business is the Unseen Cry. I lived it, I walked it, and he was put on the pedestal. Nobody knew. Nobody knew till I was getting ready to leave, until it was at a point where my mama lived down the street from me and my kids ran to get her. Like, it was at that point. It was at the sexual assault situation. And my kids went to get her. My mom, my family, they had no idea. Everything was my husband, my husband, my husband. So that person would be speaking to you, speaking to the choir, you speaking to that person, because I didn't say anything. What I would say to you is, be strong, believe in yourself, know that there are hotlines, number one, and there are people like myself. You go to my website, there is a way that I can be reached, to guide you, to walk you through. I feel to believe, going through that situation, even going through therapy, you need somebody who has been there. Most people can't relate to you when they have not walked in those shoes. And so you feel lost. You feel lost. Like, you really don't understand. You really don't get it. So don't give up. Have faith. Believe in God, and find you somebody who you can trust, because nobody can tell you when you're done and when you're tired. You have to know when you've had enough.
Absolutely.
But I would say get out sooner than later.
Then once they get out of that, talk about the rebuilding, because you had to do a lot of that.
Yes, because I had just kind of sort of gotten to the point of rebuilding after Hurricane Katrina.
Correct.
So I packed up my apartment. I was in Katy, Texas. I packed up my apartment and my 3 kids, and I came here to Dallas and rebuilt with my children who were in sports and had built their community in Katy. So here we are, rebuilding all over again. It was hard. My first 5 years, I wouldn't tell nobody. It was hard. It was very hard. I wouldn't tell nobody it was easy, but every day I got up, I told myself, I got this. I can do this. Because before him, I was a single mom of 2. So I had to go back to, you've done it before, you can do it again. I got back in school. I was working full time, and I leaned on those resources I had in school, which was therapy. Like, we pay for different resources when we're in college, and I utilized that. And I knew that my kids needed me, because they didn't have him anymore. He was only the biological father of my daughter. So I knew that they needed me. I wasn't whole. I wouldn't tell nobody that I was a whole person, but I was whole enough for my kids. And you have to find something to live for.
Absolutely.
If you don't believe you can live for anything, you're gonna have that downward spiral. But you have to believe that you can live for something.
Absolutely. What is next for the Unseen Cry?
So I currently, on May 31st, I put out a song. I wrote it. Now I don't sing, so I picked the AI voice for it. I don't sing, but I
Hold
wrote.
on. Stop. Did you just give a disclaimer? She like, hey, look here.
I did.
I don't sing.
I don't.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
But I did it. I wrote the lyrics. And it's called Scars You Can't See. So there's more music to come based on, my story, and how I went through it all, how I rebuild, things like that. And there'll be a book. The book will be a 3-part series, but part 1 is almost done. So and just continuing to, work on my craft, work on my candles. I just love what I do. I just love helping people. I'm passionate about it. I'm committed to it. And I say, until God take breath out of my body, it's what I'm going to do.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. I love the passion. I've seen that already. Just you being passionate about, helping survivors and just the brand as a whole. Let people know how they can get them some candles today.
Yes. So they're at www.theunseencry.com is where you can purchase your candles. And um, for the next from today until midnight on Sunday, there when we get off of this, I will put the code up. There will be a code and it will be Robbin 26.
Awesome. Awesome.
So
So go get your candles today.
yes, and you will have it will be a 20% off code. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Yes, yes. Well, thank you so much, Monica, for being here today, inspiring us today, knowing that you helped somebody today. Just talking about your journey, and you never know what people are going through. And if they need a way out, you've kind of given them some tips tonight on, how to, hey, you got out of there, you were able to rebuild, and look at you now.
Yes,
On the
and
other side.
I don't have all the answers, but if you know somebody who just needs somebody to talk to, if they have gotten out and they just need guidance, they just need a listening ear because people will judge. I can
Yeah,
tell you that. Like I said on my website, there is a way to contact me. Feel free to have them reach out to me, and I make sure I reach out.
absolutely. Thank you, Monica. Thank
Of
you guys
course,
so much
thank you.
being here tonight for episode 113 of the Mamapreneur Podcast. Celebrate my birthday with me in style. And I hope to see you guys in 2 weeks or 2+ weeks to spotlight some amazing women business owners from all over the world. Thank you. Thank you. And y'all have a great night.